Leader in Me Day by Jennifer Blair. Mrs. Thompson and I met to decide what my service leadership project would be, and it was decided that I would organize a Leader in Me Day that would recognize all students grades K through 5. This was going to be a completely new event for the school. The planning started with the school's Lighthouse team. The team discussed dates, times, and locations for the Leader in Me Day. After those decisions were made, the grade level chairs shared the information with the grade levels, and grade levels set the time they would like to have the event. It was determined that each grade level would have a different time to allow for parents with more than one child at the school to attend each child's event. Once this was set, information would be passed on with more specific directions to help the staff prepare for the Leader in Me Day. It was important that all students grade K through 5 have the opportunity to be recognized. As a Leader in Me school, the focus in our first year is that every student can be a leader. By recognizing every student for an accomplishment, whether it be academic or personal, it is our hope that it will trickle down to the academic side and students will be more confident in themselves. The Lighthouse team had some rich discussions on how the school would handle its first school-wide celebration day. If we were to truly use the Leader in Me framework, the team all agreed that this event needed to be a student-led event. After much discussion on when and where to have the celebration, the team came to the decision that the first celebration would be done in each teacher's classroom. The team also agreed to have the celebration on the same day so that parents with multiple children at the school would not have to take more than one day off work if necessary. There were no negative comments about the event. Rather, there were constructive comments that helped the team discuss and decide on the final dates and times. The Lighthouse team worked together in a positive way to begin preparing for the school-wide celebration day. The goal of the Leader in Me Day is to have it completely student-led. The plan for the day is to have each grade level have a specific time during the day where parents will come to participate in the event. Students will be sending home invitations the week prior to the event. The invitations will be created by the students. The school climate goal team has also incorporated a spirit week to coincide with our Leader in Me Day. On December 19th, the students will be dressed for success and ready to share with the guests the accomplishment they are most proud of for the semester. At the time of this write-up, the actual Leader in Me Day had not happened, but the overall planning process of the project went well. The Lighthouse team worked together to plan the event, the staff worked with the students to prepare them for the day, and the students practiced to prepare for their big day. Through my research, I discovered that the traditional awards ceremonies are slowly becoming a thing of the past. Researchers are discovering that awards instill competition between students rather than collaboration. Students begin to shut down if they cannot meet the criteria for the high-achieving awards. Learning is lost when a student is working just to receive an award, and those that are not receiving awards become bored. In my own classroom, I stopped doing a treasure box and began working on building intrinsic motivation with my students. Students all learn at different rates. Some will always be high-achieving, some will always be average, and some will always be below average when it comes to academics. But those students may be above average when it comes to the arts or technology. The idea behind eliminating the traditional awards ceremony is to create a ceremony that recognizes all students and their accomplishments. The students are recognized for doing their very best, whatever area it may be. The overall impact that this SLP will have on school improvement is that each student will feel that they are important, that they are leaders in the school, and what they do matters. When students have a positive attitude and their school has a positive climate, the impact will then carry over to the students' learning and development. Through the implementation of this service leadership project, I had to rely on the entire staff. This was an enormous event that was new to the school, staff, students, and parents. I learned to stay positive even when there were staff members that were being negative about the Leader in Me Day. I also learned how to implement change within the school. The Leader in Me Day was out of the norm for the staff, especially for those in grades 3 through 5 who are used to having a day that recognizes just those students that are on honor roll or principal's list. It was important to me that those teachers understood that some students will never make honor roll or principal's list, And those are the students that we are trying to have the biggest impact on by having the Leader in Me Day. Overall, I enjoyed working on this SLP and appreciate the improvements I made as a leader.